If you have even one of these habits, you'll never get rich. These 10 habits are like invisible anchors. They keep millions of people broke. Even the ones who read books on investing know how to make money or even run a business. And it might be the reason you're stuck. But here's the good news. Once you spot them, you can fix them. Watch till the end, because it could change everything. Habit 1. Making excuses and blaming others. I would have done it, but the government, the boss, the kids, the weather got in the way. Sound familiar? That's victim thinking. It shifts responsibility and paralyzes progress. But wealthy thinking sounds different. What can I do? Not tomorrow. Not when the economy settles. Right now. Habit 2. Delaying your life. Next Monday. New Year's. Let me just get everything ready first. We've all said it. But this isn't just procrastination. It's a habit of delaying your life. Every day you wait, you reinforce one message in your mind. I'm not ready yet. And that thought starts living for you. Successful people aren't always ready either. They just start. They try. Because the only thing you can control is taking action now. Everything else is a fantasy called someday. Habit 3. Living beyond your means. New phone, flashy jacket, subscription you don't even use. You're not underpaid. You're overspending. Which means every month you're trading your future freedom for a little comfort right now. Financial freedom doesn't start with $1 million. It starts with keeping something for yourself instead of giving it all away. Poor people buy status. Rich people buy freedom. If you want to be rich, learn to save first. Not everything, but at least 10% of what you earn. Make part of your money work for you, even if it's just $100 a month, because either you control money or money controls you. Habit 4. Fear of investing and risk. What if I lose it all? I don't know how. I'll just keep it in the bank. Fear is the most expensive currency. It doesn't just hold your money, it holds you. Wealth isn't about avoiding risk. It's about managing it. And while you're afraid to start, inflation is quietly destroying your savings. You're not avoiding risk. You're choosing the most guaranteed loss. Doing nothing. Start small. Even $100 a month. Using something called DCA, dollar cost averaging. It means investing the same amount regularly, no matter what the market is doing. You remove emotion, build consistency, and build wealth. Habit 5. I already know that. I've tried that. That's obvious. I'll figure it out myself. It sounds like confidence, but it's usually fear. Fear of admitting you're not there yet, that someone knows more, that you might need to start over. Poor people seek comfort in what they already know. Rich people seek discomfort, because that's where growth begins. One insight can change your life. Miss it and you stay where you are? So ask yourself, when's the last time you really learned something? Not background noise, not passive watching, but learned, applied, got a result. The wealthy keep learning. They make mistakes, they ask questions, and they never assume they know it all. Because thinking you already know everything is the first sign that you don't. Habit 6. Being surrounded by people with no goals. There's a rule. You're the average of the 10 people you spend the most time with. So if you're surrounded by people who dream but never act, gossip instead of talking ideas, say things like, why bother? No matter how hard you try, you'll slowly get pulled down with them. Poor people choose company that won't judge them. Rich people choose company that pushes them forward. The difference in your circle is the difference in your standards. Don't cut everyone off. Just spend more time with people who actually want to grow. Follow people who are already where you want to be. Join spaces that focus on growth, even if it's just online. Because you're not just your actions, you're your environment too. Habit 7. Procrastination disguised as preparation. I'm still learning. I just need to watch a few more videos. Sounds like progress, right? But it's not. It's just fear. With a new name. You're not preparing, you're hiding. Behind endless research, endless note-taking, a perfect excuse not to start. Ask yourself, do you really need another course? Or are you just scared it won't work out? while poor people wait for the perfect moment. Rich people figure things out as they go. They fail faster, so they grow faster. You don't get results from knowledge. You get them from action. Pick one goal. Do one thing today. Want to start a business? Sell your first offer. Want to invest? Start with $100. Want to create content? Film your first video. Learning without doing is just a pretty way to procrastinate. Habit 8. Chasing fast money. How can I make money fast? What's the easiest way to get rich? How can I hack the system? Thousands of people search these things every day, but the faster you chase money, the more likely you are to lose everything. Poor people chase quick wins. Rich people build long-term value. When you chase fast money, you become a target for scams, for burnout, for wasted years. And you lose the one thing more valuable than money: time. Want to build wealth? Don't ask, how can I get rich fast? Ask, what value can I create? Value is real. It compounds. It lasts. Fast money just trades your future for someone else's profit today. Habit 9. Disrespecting your time. You can always earn another $100, but you'll never earn another hour of your life. Poor people treat time like it's unlimited. They scroll for hours, say yes to pointless meetings, spend days doing things that don't move them closer to anything, then wonder where the years went. Rich people know time is their most valuable asset. They spend money to save it. They use systems to protect it. They invest it like capital. Look at your day. What are you really doing? Ask yourself, is this getting me closer to the life I want? If not, change it. Wealth starts with respecting your time. Habit 10. Believing money is evil. Rich people are thieves. You can't get wealthy without cheating. Honest people never get rich. If you believe that, you'll never let yourself be wealthy, because deep down, your brain will fight your success. You want money, but think having it makes you a bad person, and that conflict keeps you broke. Rich people aren't all good or all bad. Same goes for poor people. Money is just a magnifier. It makes you more of who you already are. If you're a good person, money gives you more power to do good. Check your beliefs about wealth. Where did they come from? A teacher, a friend, a TV show? If you want to change your life, start with your mindset. Don't worship money. But don't demonize it either. It's just a tool, and how you treat it determines whether you ever get it. Being poor isn't just about your bank account. It's about your mindset, your beliefs, your habits. If you recognized even one habit from this video, you've already taken your first step toward change. Now you know what's been holding you back, and that means you can change it. Leave a comment. Which habit are you letting go of? Gary was right. The channel about personal finance, wealth, and how to level up your life. Hit subscribe so you don't miss videos that don't just inspire you. They help shift your mindset and change your reality.